So, what happens when a country has fewer and fewer people? It sounds like something from a movie, right? But for some countries, it's really happening. Today, we're going to look at the problems, and maybe some good things too, that come with a smaller population. In many developed countries, something strange is going on. Fewer babies are being born. This quick change is a big problem, and many countries just don't know what to do about it. Okay, so what does this really mean for a country? For its money, its people, and what will happen later. Let's take a closer look at the effects of having a smaller population. To understand this better, let's look at Japan. In Japan, the number of people is going down very fast. This gives us a good idea of what might happen in other countries too. So, in Japan, the population isn't just getting a little smaller, it's getting smaller faster than ever before. This is a really big deal. It's a huge change for the whole country. And you know what's so surprising? How fast it all happened. Even the experts, the people who study this kind of thing, were surprised by how quickly the number of people went down. This quick change isn't just a number on a page. It creates real problems for everyone in the country. So, what are the biggest problems for a country when it has fewer people? This change is like when one thing falls, it makes another thing fall. You have fewer people, so you have fewer workers. This creates big problems for things like pensions and healthcare, and that can make the whole economy grow more slowly. Okay, let's talk about Social Security first. This means things like healthcare and money for older people when they stop working. To pay for these things, we need money from people who are working now. But if there are fewer workers, there isn't enough money for all the older people. And then there's the problem of not having enough workers. You can see this in Japan. There are signs everywhere saying, "Help wanted," for all kinds of jobs, like building houses or taking care of older people. There just aren't enough people for the jobs. So if there are not enough workers, it makes you think, if fewer people are making things and buying things, what happens to the whole country's money? Well, it's a simple fact about money. It's hard for a country's economy to grow when there are fewer workers. Fewer workers means the country makes less stuff, has fewer new ideas, and everything slows down. Because of these problems, people are trying to find answers. One idea that's getting pretty popular is to use technology, especially robots. We call these labor-saving robots. They are machines that can do jobs that people did before. For example, you might see robot arms in a factory, or robots that help take care of older people. But can technology really fix all of these big problems? Are robots the only answer we need when a country has fewer people? Well, technology helps, that's for sure, but it's not the perfect answer. Robots can't do every human job. They can't do jobs that need you to understand feelings, have new ideas, or solve difficult problems. So we need to think of other ideas, not just technology. Because really, this whole thing isn't just about money or robots. The most important part is about people. It's about the choices they make, about their lives, and having a family. And here's a really important reason why fewer babies are being born. Money problems. A lot of young people feel they just don't have enough money to start a family. So you can see how worrying about money is connected to having fewer people in the country. So this means the problem is not simple at all. It comes from the country's culture and its money situation, things that have been around for a long, long time. So there are no easy answers. But there's another way to see this. This big problem also gives us a special chance. It's a chance to think again about our lives together and ask some big questions. Like, how do we want to live? How do we want to work and help each other? There's a really great quote that explains this idea well. It says, "This isn't just about having fewer people." It says, "It is a new story that we are going to write together from today." And that brings us to our last and most important question. Instead of only seeing a problem, maybe this is a chance to do something good. How can we make a good society where people are happy and help each other, not just with fewer people, but maybe because we have fewer people? Thanks for listening.